Okay, I'm live trading and I'm looking for a price to come all the way down to if I went on a big chart. So I've been trading this every day, so at some point, if you're watching this every day, you're gonna start to see you will actually start to see how if you're watching it every day, you won't just be watching it on the 15-minute, you'll be watching on the daily, instant. This day started right here, so this is on the daily chart. So you're looking at the day started right here, but on the daily, this is the new daily candle. So if I back out on the 15-minute, this candlestick is all of this right here. And then that candlestick is that right there. But then the next candlestick next to it, that blue joint, that will be that drawback, okay? So basically, if you're trading on the daily pattern, all the moves gonna look at it, you're gonna look at it on the day. Because all the days start at the beginning of the day. This is the high of the day, right? This was the low. Then this was the high to retest the high, retest the week. Then it dropped down. So you gotta like put it together like a puzzle. And I took that off, son of a bitch. I gotta keep that shit on. But yeah, that's probably how I go in a nutshell. But I'm gonna let this thing rock out all along. Oh, guess I can't put that on that bullshit. Can't put too many big loads on, but I'm definitely trying to smack their ass out this motherfucking game. Oh.
Incoming mail.
thought you really got to pump up. You know I ain't say no shit like Dino gonna kill you. I said you fuck. I said you. Hey, nigga, I don't recall saying nothing like that. You know I be talking off the rock. Hell nah. Nah, I ain't say that shit. Nah, I ain't say that shit. I ain't say that shit. I told her to do that. You get on a relationship, bro. Like I told her, like nigga, I don't. You cool when she's not around, but when she's around, then you ready to fucking, you ready to turn up on her and go fucking. And you know that's why I didn't tell her that I didn't go in details about the shit. I'm just saying, like niggas all together. Nah, she don't really know. She probably, like, I know he probably told her. I'm just like, what? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, that don't make sense. Nah, she's like, I'm telling her like what you talking about? She's like, oh, it's something about I really wasn't fucking like paying attention to this shit. My thing was, yeah. She came out was like, then he was saying some shit that happened a year ago, but she didn't go in detail. You know what I'm saying? And then like she was saying like you just keep bringing this shit up. So that's what I'm like, you know what I mean? Motherfucker, you go down there, cool. You go down there, you know, don't fuck with this girl like that. And I tell her the same way, nigga, don't fuck with Dino like that. Just, nigga, he's a little kinderish about you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You feel me? I ain't saying don't move you down there, nigga. I'm afraid to move down there, but you fucking with it like that? Hell nah, nigga, we gonna fucking do something. You feel me? Yeah, I ain't saying that. I can bring it to my own energy. You ain't got that shit out of the system that she lied to you. So before you go down there, before y'all get back together, hell yeah, nigga, take that shit at the door. Go get some counseling. You know what I'm saying? What's in process? I'm killing their ass.
And all she got is the deposit down right now. She said, how long is the deposit down? 30 days?
When she giving that shit? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. When's it about this? Hell yeah. When's it about this? Fuck you, man. She already, man. She paid the deposit, man. I don't know, man. Whatever you do, go down there on some other shit with your fucking feelings in check, my nigga. You hear me? Because you can go down there and let those feelings get the best of you. I don't want to get no call from Shay talking about they took Dino to jail. Then I'm ready to cuss her and your ass out. Cuss her ass out for like, you know what I'm saying, fucking around with you like that and not keeping this as on friendship shit. But you know what, Dino? I ain't gonna press the issue to get you up out of here. You feel me? I said I ain't gonna press the issue to get you up out of here because you just said what you said. You know what I mean? Nah, I ain't gonna press the issue to get you up out of here because you saying what you said, and that's what I'm saying. But my thing is, get on something here in Decatur. You know what I'm saying? Stay busy. I guess I'm saying if you get in a relationship, as far as what I've seen, you get in a relationship with a fucking brother, keep fucking around with Shay wherever y'all go, it ain't gonna be pretty, bro. Cause you still scarred on it, you still scarred, like saying, man, this bitch lied to me. Like one day it fuck around hit you, this bitch lied to me. And it ain't gonna be no soft shrug off, you know what I mean? You gonna build that shit up. Like you been thinking about that shit for years since you been fucking with it. You think about that shit every time you look at it like this cheating ass, nothing ass bitch, right or wrong.
Incoming mail.
You feel me? Who fucking called? Right. On everything. Then that shit fuck around, snap. You feel me? You fuck around, snap, bitch. Then be calling me Bravo. I make, you know what I mean? I just don't want that. So I guess I'm telling Shay, y'all stay cool until you just fucking heal up. Until motherfucker just know, like, okay, it is what it is. You still gonna fuck with her. If you ain't gonna fuck with her, bro, like I said before, nigga, get your ass up out the car and stop fucking wasting your time in life. Stop wasting her time. Straight up. Cause she wants you down there, bro. You know that shit though, right? How's she wrong though? You know, how the fuck is she wrong, bro? Like, hey, a nigga be butthurt over a bitch stepping out of line to his ass. You know what I'm saying? Right or wrong. Right or wrong, though. Nigga, like I just can't live myself behind that shit. Right or wrong. I feel you though, dude. I feel you. Oh, what he said? Y'all need to sit down and talk. Keep breath fast.
It was for your family birthday. You know that.
Man, what? You know what? I take that back, you know. You know what? Me, if I'm with him, it's on. If I'm not around my sister, and then you share my sister, that shit is gonna be that. Hey, you like the fuck out of my sister, I blood. Like, you must be a monster, but I tell you what, you do that shit while I'm around, nigga, I'll cut your fucking throat. You feel me? You ain't gonna have a drink of it. Right. That. Yeah. Then what's up with the yards this year, man? You ain't hustling on the side? I say you ain't hustling on the side. You don't want to work. I can see you being a salesman. You gotta figure out how you gonna pay the bills, nigga. If you don't wanna work, you gotta pay the bills. I feel you. I fucking feel you. I'm upset. I'm mad you at work right now. You know how I be. Like, God damn, man, you at work. Yeah, that's what's up. I showed that nigga my little paper. Yeah, this shit getting hectic, but I'm already at. I showed him my little paper. I said, this shit been hectic. I'm already at I'm already on my bread. Early, nigga. Nah, he got murdered the other day, man. Cap that nigga. Say nigga show got smoked the other night. Man. Shit, I don't know, Dino. What you think about this shit? What you think about it? Like when you like you think you can go down there and be all good?
I'm just saying, like, I ain't
I just gave it a real, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's all I gave. If you can go down there and be cool, nigga, I'm all for it, but I'm just looking at you. You know, I damn near know you. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I don't like the emotions you show. You know what I'm saying? Like I see you on some player shit. I see you shoot your shit at bitches, but it's just nigga, like you know what I'm saying? You don't react like that. If a female makes you do that, or, you know what I'm saying? Like no, hell no. Be friends with Shay. Her, she must got fucking kryptonite that pussy. You understand? Huh? No, that's what I'm saying, nigga. That's what I'm telling Shay. Like, she got me thrown. Like, this is fucking. Yeah, like, I don't know. Fuck mine. If you go down there though, like I say, I want you to get out of here. I want you to have your freedom. But at the same time, you already know what it is. You know what you know, as well as I know. You just said out your mouth like I said. My thing, smack a little bit when I got a little name bitch around. You know what I'm saying? If I feel that bitch line, I ain't gonna be able to think too straight. You know, I don't want no motherfucking bitch line. She gonna come back to Decatur though. You know that, right? She coming back to Decatur, nigga. Bro, you know. Why the fuck did Shay go down there, bro? Right, so what that tell you, nigga? If you don't go down there, what the fuck you think she finna do? I don't know, bro. You had her in your hand like putty. Yeah, I can say you do, but hey, it ain't good. I don't know, man. That just ain't good for you. And then you saying the shit, you know it. I say, then you saying the shit, you know it ain't. Like, you knowing you acting a certain way. Shit, I don't know, though. Damn, you just getting to work, too. All right, man, hit me up, B. Ain't on that money, though. He ain't on that money, though.
Ain't on that money, dog.
Crypto Goddess, how you doing? Throw a Y up in there if you hear me, babe. Had a couple of people that was supposed to be joining, but you know, I'm just letting the market ride, letting it roll. I'm already in profit. I was trying to wait for my buddy Mike Lowry to join. I was gonna show him the regular setups for today. How the normal trading cycle and day go. Normally, I always be looking at certain patterns. For instance, when you say patterns, what patterns? Glad you asked. I'm gonna share my screen. And basically, stream your and Mr. Mike Lowry, I'm gonna shoot you I'm gonna invite you into the StreamYard so you can talk to me, because I don't think you can talk back in I don't think you can talk back in a regular live on YouTube Live. All right, yo, Mike, throw a Y in there if you hear me. And I like to say you came on at the perfect time too. I'm gonna get straight to it. Now, you always keep it on the 15-minute chart. You see the 15-minute, always keep it on there. But you want to see which way the master pattern is going on the higher time frame, if that make any sense. Now you see the weekly chart, it's been falling for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks straight. Okay. So if you want to buy, be a buyer. If you want to be a seller, be a seller. Okay. And when I say that, a lot of people get confused and they don't know whether they want to buy or sell. That's why I tell people to either buy or sell and sell. It's because if you keep on doing that and you coming in the market at a certain way, you would eventually come in and always get your certain 100 points or however many points you desire. Now the thing is, whenever you make a trade, you want to sell at the beginning of the day. Now this is a day tracer right here. This is the start of the day, which it starts at 5 p.m. And if you zoom out, it's going 5 p.m. where it started, and then it's going to end at 5 p.m. Okay. Now, when you are selling or buying, you always want to look for the high of the day or the low of the day. But me being a seller, I always look for the high, and I've been looking for the high of the day for every day. Every day I look for the high, but when I sit back and set up and I wait for the high for the week, it's a different type of episode. Now, I keep it on the 15, but at the same time, I look at it on a 4 hour because it's the market makers move at a weekly thing. They have weekly agendas for where they want to push the price. So this was last week, beginning of the week, end of the week. Okay. If you are a seller, when the week start, you want to mark the high and mark the low. When it come back to retest the high, you want to become alert. You don't want to just trade it. You want to make sure that it's get done running this course. So whenever I trade, I like to trade Wednesday or Thursday unless I'm already ahead of the game and I'm already in profit from last week, and then I automatically continue to sell or continue to buy. But I'm always a seller in the market. So basically, I'm always looking for these patterns every week. See that right there, 2 to the high? Now, that's a 4-hour chart, which is a weekly. So it's Monday, right here, that box is. Tuesday is this box. Wednesday is this box. Thursday is this box. Friday is this box. Okay? So if you sell, you always want to look for M's in the market. If you're a buyer, you'll look for W's, but I always look for M's. And that's on the 4-hour, but when you put it on the day, you get a better look at it, what you're looking for. Now, I keep it on the 15. So if I kept it on the 15, last week this had went. It started right here. This was Monday. I sold. Monday, I seen that 2 pence to the high, beginning of the day. I sold. Boom. Got my money. Next day come, kind of fucked up, and I sold again, which I should not have. I should have been waiting up here. When price go down at the end of the day, you take your profit. So from right here, you see the middle number is 126. You always want to put your stop loss at like 100 or 50 points at the beginning of the day or the end of the day. Anytime you get in the trade, you want to put your stop loss at 100 points. So then if you start the day at 100 points and price is going to just start going down, you got to play with it and understand which way the market going on what period you trade. But other than that, every time the day starts, you're either going to decide to sell or buy. So this week started, I wanted to sell, I sold, boom. Now, if I tried to sell Tuesday, I would have been automatically kicked out. If I would have got in on the sale right here, my stop loss is 100 points. As you see, I would have got knocked out. That's why you don't trade every day, but you actually be in tune and watching the market every day. Okay? So you would have sold Monday, you could have collected 500 points. Now, 500 points could be $5, or 500 points could be $50, or 500 points could be simply $500. You see that with this lot size at a 0.16, 500 points is close to $80. You see that? Okay. But the bigger this is, the bigger your profits is. Normally I trade on one of these babies. Normally I trade on a damn near standard 0.90 or 1.0. Okay. And so with those points, 100 points is just what it is. 63 points, 91 points, that's $91. So if you would have got in on a sale up here, after that pin would have formed, you would have waited 15, 30, 45, an hour. You would have got in on the sale. Stop loss would have went above the high of the day, 41 points. You would have risked 41 points. Within a couple hours, you would have had 467 points, which is all based on your lot size. So I see my screen went off. Let me get back on here. Pulling up my old ender back up, man. Shit was getting a little crazy. Okay, bam. I'm back if you still there. I would basically, man, like I say, you want to start every day selling or buying. So if you sold this day, you got your 500 points out the market. Tuesday, you wouldn't even need to sell. And if you did decide to sell Tuesday, you would have took your money all out and you would have waited right here at the high of the week. So when Tuesday come around, it come up and retest the high of the week and it shoots down, back down, boom. So you could have waited right here. When price came up here, close to here, you would have put your sell in. Stop loss would have went up there, 95 points or 100 points to get 300, 200, or 400 points. But you always want to make sure your risk outweighs your risk is smaller than the reward. Okay, so this was Tuesday. You could have took a break. You already made $500 Monday. Tuesday you don't trade. You don't trade Tuesday. You go to work and do normal work shit. Wednesday come along, you see the market acting going up crazily. So after make the high of the week and the high of the day, you will wait to retest and be ready to sell that high of the day, retesting the high of the week, just like you did for Monday and Tuesday. See? Monday came back up, Tuesday shot back down. So you basically selling the M's intraday or at the same day. Then Wednesday came along and made that high. So I would have told you Thursday, you would have been looking at this and saying, if it come up here Thursday, I'm gonna sell like a motherfucker. And that's what it did. It came right up here to Wednesday high, tested it, shot up on a 15-minute candle. So in 15 minutes, you risked $50, and within 30 minutes, you was in mad profit. Okay? So you risked 64 points on that trade, and by the end of the day, you got 800, 900 points. Okay? So when you get a drop like that, you can just basically, like I did on this thing, I took my stop loss up. I was risking $7 on that trade, and by the end of the day, I was up $64. That's not including these sales I was putting on along the way. You see? I was slapping multiple of these on the way down. And I was slapping big lot sizes. So when the day ended, on Thursday, I automatically went right back to my regular sell to high today. And the day started, 2 pence to the high, 15 minutes. After the first 15 minutes of Friday, you risked $69 and you was up hella money. But you didn't have to risk your money because you was already in profit up here. Okay? If you just come in every day at 5 o'clock and see that, look for that, you good. Now, some days, like Thursday, price would shoot up and it would go down. And anybody that sold down here, it'll snatch them back into drawdown, into negative. And they will be damn near 300 points negative. If you go down here with a big lot size, you'll be $300 negative. If you smart, you'll go down here with a small lot size, and then you will be ready to tap out, or you'll be ready to come up out that trade if price come all the way up here. See, when I was in on the sale, I was ready to risk $300 on this trade to get a certain amount of money that's already gotten off the table. So if I'm risking $300, you understand? I'm standing to get a nice amount of money. But it's all in the points, and it's all about coming in, being consistent every day. And like I said, like I tell a lot of people, this shit work in every pair, any pair, all pairs, all across the board. Right? And you can do it on any pair on a 15-minute, and it just works the same way. You see this day, the high came. Also, I look and see if the high is making the high and all that on the RSI. You'll learn that on your own, but at the same time, all you gotta do is just see one high made for the day, come in and sell that motherfucker the next day. Once you get your money, your points, take your money, don't be greedy. The next day, get off of it, take your money and wait for the price to come back up here. If you would have took your money on this day and waited this day to trade, price would have came back up, you would have got in, or you wouldn't have got in. You would have put your stop loss up there. Once your stop loss is hit, once you lose a trade for the day, you stop. Stop, you wait for this day to come along. It shoots up for the high of the day, high of the week. You sell right there, and then you're in profit for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days on this pair. Okay. So after 3 days, you would have been up 2,700 points, and And also this pair trades different because the points is looking different. But once you actually own that and you already in profit for 200, 300 some points, the next couple days on this day, you automatically sell out the dough and you will put a big lot size on it, lot size on. And by the end of the day, you'll already be up $1,000. It sounds crazy, but once you in profit for $100, $200, if you can hold that profit for a day or two, you sell them for that day and that day, and you take a break that day, you come this day and you sell hard, you risk everything you made right here. And that's how you will actually see yourself making $1,500, $500, $5,000. No cap. If your account big enough, you can and you will make that amount of money if you control your risk and reward every day. It's all about just trading shit every day. You see that shit. This shit been dropping for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days straight. Then it come back up. You could have took your profit, price came back up, and you could have sold again and made some more money. But most people that don't know what I know, they see, for instance, they getting a sell, they getting a buy up here or a sell. And they decide to, oh, I'm going to sell today. And they make some money. And then they decide they want to buy today, this day, and they lose money. Then they decide they want to buy again today. They make a little money, but then they lose. And then they lose it the next day. Then they lose the next day because they decide to buy. Then they want to buy again, and they lose again. So now they decide, okay, I want to start selling the market. So they sell that day, they get some money. They sell the next day, they get some money. Now prices start going up and they selling, they lose money. They sell, they lose money. They sell, they lose money. They sell, they lose money. Now all of a sudden they like, oh shit, price going down, now let me buy. So now they decide to buy. They buy right here, they lose money. They buy right there, they lose money that day. They buy right there, they lose money that day. They buy right here, they lose money that day. They buy this day, now they start making money. They make money, they make money, they make money. They make money, but then they lose money over this day. So that's why I say you got to decide if you want to buy or sell every day, at the beginning of every day, or at the end of the week, or at the beginning of the week. That's it. This is the start of the day. If you decide to buy, you made money that day. You decide to buy, lose some drawdown, but you made money. But once you tune in and you watch this shit every day, you would always understand the master pattern. And this is way the fuck oversold right here. This is way oversold. Overbrought, I mean, excuse me. But me knowing what I'm doing, I'm gonna keep my eye on this pair, and I'm not gonna jump on it because I'm not gonna trade this shit because I ain't been watching it. So I'm gonna put a mark up here. Boom. I'm gonna wait for price to come all the way back up here in a couple days. But if I come back and I look at this pair and I see that the prices came up to any of these lines, I'm gonna trade that shit without questioning myself and just trade that shit. All right, back to my number one currency that I'm trading. Oh, look at fucking bitch. Oh, it all dropped. I thought it dropped from here. So I'm still in profit. I'm still doing good. I'm still eating off this trade from about a week or two ago. And that's the pattern of the market makers. Now, when you start seeing these, when you see them work on a 15 minute chart, they work a certain way where they actually shooting down a certain amount of points. You know, this thing called stop hunts. Now, a lot of traders, retail traders, you see my line right here. A lot of retail traders draw lines on that shit, and they actually really think that the market is based upon trend lines like that. It's not. It's fucking not, man. If you catch a trade up here at the high of the day and the high of the week, and it starts dropping down, it's so many trend lines that people drew trend lines on this shit, and it's study breaking it. Like, for instance, somebody drew a trend line right here, blew past it. Somebody drew a trend line right there. How do I know? Because I look at it on a higher time frame, and I used to be a retail trader, and I used to draw my lines through that shit. So every 4-hour line, I'm drawing my line through it. Like, I would have put a line right here. The line would have went right there. The line would have went right here. until I understood, like, hell, it's the master market maker pattern. But to get down with this, you can't look at it on a 4 hour, you can't look at it on a day, unless you anticipating the move. You know how I caught this trade? I was looking at it on this day, looking way back here in like months ago, back in what was that? October last year. So when price approached October last year, a couple weeks ago, I anticipated the price going up over 1,800 points. You see, I had my stop loss, my sell limit up there. So when price shot up, I didn't say, oh, fuck, it's going up, I'm gonna buy. I stood firm on what I was doing, and I said, I'm a seller. So when price came up here, I'm gonna show you what it looked like in the yellow box. So when you go on the 4 hour, that's what it looked like. So this week started out right here, and I was anticipating the price to shoot up here. So when price started right here for that week on a Monday, Tuesday, it shot all the way up 1,800 points. And if you was up there on the 15-minute chart watching this shit every day, let me show you how it played out. If you was just watching it every day, just coming to your terminal every day. This was Monday, it shot up. I knew it was gonna shoot up because I was anticipating, like I said, I was 100 points up. When I woke up and I seen that my sell limit was already hit and it was gone, I didn't sell none for the rest of the day, but whenever that pin shot all the way up, I sold right there. And whenever it came up and it gave me that M Wednesday, I knew I had it for at least fucking 2 or 3 days. And what do you know? 1, 2, 3. Then when the next week started, I was already in profit all the way up here. So I just simply sold again on the M, on this weak ass M. Then I got money that week. See? I sold that. I took my 800 points. Price came back up. I waited for price to come back up Thursday. I sold again Thursday and shit. That's how it ended Friday. Okay? And then this week came along. I boxed up, hit the bottom, hit the top. I waited for price to come all the way back up there. I was daring price to come back all the way back up to this high. I dared the price to come back up. But once I seen that intraday M, I'm following the charts. I've been watching this chart for over 2 years. So I was very confident on the setup. I was very confident on the market maker's move. And I just actually traded that on Wednesday. Well, Wednesday was right here. Thursday was the setup. I traded it Thursday. I went stupid Friday. I showed profits live on Friday. I cleared at least about $2,500 on that Friday. No cap. And I took most of the money at the end of the day Friday. So you know what's going on Monday. If you look back at my videos, or if you ever watched a market maker video, you will see that the plan is to rack in new traders. In this funny business right here, I can smell it reversing. And I'm already in profit, so whenever I'm in profit, I'm closing, I'm taking my money. I never give this market back no money, ever. Okay? So to be sure that I'm right and I'm correct, and if I really want to see where the price going, this is how I do it. I put a stop loss right here. And you got to know, once the market makers make a move and they hit the low or the high of the day, they're not coming back. They're not coming back to another session. You wonder what's the session? The session times goes as. This is my time that I trade, my trading time sessions. It's from 8 p.m. to midnight. If I'm feeling up and I got company over here, I got a couple of ladies over here and they keep me company, I stay up all the way to 4 o'clock in the morning. But if not, I normally trade from 8 p.m. to midnight. And then I might turn around and wake up at 4 in the morning and get right back on the computer, and I might trade from 4 to 7. Okay? Depends on what I'm looking for. Now, I can tell you this, that the market makers make a special move at the beginning of the week and at the end of the week around, you can write this down. They make a move. It ain't gonna be a specific time, but they normally make the move around 3:45 a.m. and 9:30 or 9:45 a.m. You know, if you wake up in the morning around 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock in the morning, you see the market shooting down aggressively. And then after it shoot down aggressively, it shoot a pin down on the 15 minute, which I say a pin is. The pin is anything like that, depending on where you're at in the cycle, let me give you an example. Depending on where you're at in the cycle, right here, perfect example right here. This is a pin to the low. This is the low of the day. It made this little run, but just going on along. And before you know it, about 3:45 in the morning, this is that candle, 3:45 candle, shot down, went up. If you see that candle, all you gotta do is buy right here, put your stop loss down there. If you're a buyer, that's all you have to do. This was about a 3:45 candle, and it went on, did its run, and then I'm willing to bet you any amount of money that this pin right here is shot back down to retest the low. This was a 9:45. Between 9:45 and 10 o'clock, it shot down. All right. Okay. Now, if you caught this bias that day, and you was already in profit from right here, you already got another buy right here, and price went up, you would just be cool. You would put your stop loss right here. And when this day went along and price went up and it shot down that hammer, that happened on 15 minutes. That went down for 15 minutes. Went down 8:30. 8:30 it stopped. 8:45 it was up there. 9 o'clock it was gone. So in a nutshell, 30 minutes, if you seen that 15-minute candle, that's 290 points. And if you already was in profit from Tuesday, you would have seen that candle pinned down on Wednesday. You would have bought that shit in here. So you would have already been profit. So it would have been like a risk-free trade. You could have came in here with a standard lot size, and by the time before you went to sleep, you would have been up 346 points. Secured your profit before you went to sleep and woke up 700 points up. Take your profit at the end of the day, or if not, you can let it ride. You can wait for a drawback. You can buy again and get some more money. But you got to pick one thing that you want to do. Either you're going to buy or you're going to sell. Okay? That's it in a nutshell, you know? That's the game. That's you know, what more can I say? But that's the lick. I guess my screen keep going off, man. But I don't know when this thing got done, just blacking out on me. So, I mean, I don't know.